Now, even though it's cold and snowy outside, it'll be summer before you know it, and that means summer camp is right around the corner. We have John Judge with us. John is the camp commissioner for our Camp Manatoc Scouts BSA summer camp this year, and he's here to talk about what's new for 2026, because there's a lot of stuff that's new, and why your unit should make Camp Manatoc part of its summer plan. So, John, welcome.
Thanks, Benny.
Thanks for coming out. So, we've got a lot of new changes this year to the program. We have a new camp director.
We do?
We do.
Al Fazenbaker.
Al Fazenbaker, which that is the last time we will say that in his name because everybody knows him by Faze.
Everybody knows him by Faze.
Nobody calls him Al or Al Fazenbaker. It's Faze. So.
And he's new in that role,
he
has been around camp a long time.
He
was on camp staff in the 70s, has a lot of good experience there. Mm-hmm. More recently, though, he's known for really upgrading our nature program and our environmental science program, as well as working with that SCAT team to really upgrade our trails.
Yeah,
so he's done a lot for the camp already, and now he's doing even more as camp summer camp director.
Yeah, if it's been a while since you've been out to Manatoc to hike the trails, you owe it to yourself to go back out because they are greatly improved. The marking, it's well marked now. You don't have to worry about getting lost somewhere in the middle of the yellow trail or anything like that. They've improved the pathways so that you don't have a lot of those obstacles before. So lots of great stuff there. So let's talk about summer camp.
Okay.
A lot of new stuff that's happening in addition to our camp director. You've got some stuff. So let's talk about first, we've got a lot of new merit badges, 67 merit badges in total that are going to be offered this year. Of those, 23 are new, and we also have 3 of the test lab merit badges. So talk about all these new merit badges that we got.
Yeah, so a variety of things are happening that bring new merit badges to us, and this is all being led by Luke Koloski, our program director, who's back for a second year as program director, but he's been around a long time too.
Yes,
and he's on a path of continuously improving the program. And so we've got some new merit badges. The test lab badges are things that Scouting America has introduced. They're in the areas of physics, sewing and needlepoint, as well as dance. And we'll be trying those out at summer camp. In addition, of course, we've got the new construction out at camp, the Trade Center.
The Skilled Trades Education
Center.
Center.
Comes with a great opportunity to introduce merit badges we couldn't offer before.
Yeah, so basically the building trades merit badges you're going to be offering through the Skilled Trade Center, right?
We will. So we've got new facilities, new tools, and we've recruiting people to help teach those. And it's things like welding and woodworking and electronics and electricity, and there's
plumbing,
some other ones.
Yeah, a lot of those.
So a lot of them come from that. And then another place we've added merit badges is to go along with our theme, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yep.
But as you might guess, there are some great merit badges around America and American history that we'll be offering this year too.
And for those of you that are wondering, what is this test lab that we're speaking of? So Scouting America is working on doing some pilot projects to see if some merit badges might be good to offer as merit badges. So they're offering them in this pilot test lab environment to try out the merit badges, looking for feedback from the scouts to find out, what do you think of this? Do we need to make any changes or improvements? The nice thing about it is, if one of these test lab badges gets to be approved later on as an actual merit badge, your scout will retroactively have earned that merit badge. So that's a little nice bonus for them. This is the second year that we've done test lab merit badges, right? We did this.
Yes, we did some before.
Well.
And by the way, the scouts have a lot of impact and influence on whether the test labs become real merit badges, because it's their feedback in surveys that help Scouting America decide whether to move forward.
Yeah, and one of the complaints we've heard it for years is that we don't offer enough merit badges out of camp. So 67 is a nice healthy number, and that puts us above the average for summer camps in the area as far as number of merit badges offered. So hopefully that will be a big help and a big attraction for scouts wanting to come. Let's talk for a minute about the schedule. The schedule is changing. Talk about this new block scheduling and what does that mean for participants.
Okay, so we're going to block scheduling, which has been tried successfully at other camps. Essentially, there are 2-hour blocks throughout each day, so it gives you a bit more time in merit badge classes, a little less time tromping around camp to get from class to class, a little more
That was
time.
a complaint.
It is, and another thing is it gives you more time to complete a task, to get through things. Merit badges will be offered on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And some classes only take 1 block, some take 2 days, some take all 4 days. It depends on the merit badge, and that's all explained in our guide to camp.
Right.
But it does allow us to teach better. Now, what it also allows us to do is open up Wednesdays.
That's right. Yeah, I've coined the name. You can run with it, and I won't charge you for copyright. I'm calling it Wide Open Wednesdays. I know you guys are calling it Adventure Wednesdays, but it's basically a day where you'll have the ability to do some exploring, relaxing, whatever you want to do. Now, to be clear, it doesn't mean that nothing is going to be happening at camp, right?
Oh, exactly the opposite.
There's going to be tons of things going on. It just may not necessarily be those blocks of merit badges that you're working on, but there's going to be, help me, there's going to be one day merit badges is one thing, but go ahead and explain.
Yeah, there's one-day merit badges. There's plenty of programming offered by our staff. The one-day merit badges. There's also the out trips that we've had in the past. Things like kayaking, things like hiking in the Cauga Valley National Park, which we're blessed to have a camp surrounded by a national park.
We are the
Let's go hike in it.
The only camp in America that is inside a national park.
That's right. There'll be opportunities to go take climbing. There'll be an opportunity to go to Zalays as part of a hike, which if you haven't been there, is a great farm market in the national park. We also have things that maybe you haven't been able to try before, like advanced forging or stand-up paddleboarding down at the lake. Those will be added. And then in addition to that, if a troop wants to do something as a unit, we have a set of suggestions and arrangements made so that troops can look for trips maybe a little farther afield if they want to see something.
And we know that that is something that a lot of troops, particularly troops that are from out of council, that they may go traveling every year. They're looking for these types of adventures. So they may want to go to the Football Hall of Fame, or they may want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or even to Cedar Point or something like that. We'll be there to help facilitate those activities for them. Now, you got to, of course, pay for those, but there's lots of troops that are more than willing to do that, but there's still a lot of stuff that you can do that's not going to be an added expense in camp. But
there's plenty of stuff on the list.
And it's important just because a lot of these activities may have been offered in the past, but scouts were never able to take advantage of them because they were doing merit badges. By opening up Wednesday like you've done, you now have the ability to do that and not worry that you're going to miss a merit badge session.
Exactly. So now scouts feel much more free to go on an out trip or do one of these special things. The other thing it has allowed us to do is with our program for the tenderfoot second class, first class folks.
Adventure Bound.
Adventure Bound, thank you. Yes. So that will still have the traditional component where scouts are part of a patrol with scouts from other troops and learn the outdoor skills and some of the other skills necessary for those rank requirements. But in addition to that, with the block scheduling, we now have the ability to take those adventure bound scouts, take them to other areas of camp and let them try out things at the climbing wall, at the pool, at the lake, at other parts of camp, and really get to experience camp, get a taste of what's in their future as they come in future years to camp, and let them try things out and see what they like.
Some other things that will be happening out there. So some of the program areas, the locations have changed to kind of, if I understood right, to try and concentrate in a more compact area so you're not traipsing all across camp to go between different sessions. Is that
we're moving things around. Yeah, that's a fair way to say it. We're moving a few things around to spaces where they work better at camp. Now, obviously, some things aren't moving. Pool's still where it's going to be. The lake's going to be where it's going to be.
Kind of hard to move a pool.
Right, yes. But some of the other things are moving around. The other thing we're really working on is an upgraded outdoor skills area. Maybe more like what it looked like in the 70s.
Yeah.
The last time
Yeah.
we had a big American anniversary,
That's right.
76,
Right.
with some more pioneering structures, lashings, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So the theme, if you happen to see it up in the corner of your screen there, is Star-Spangled Summer. And there's a couple of special things that are happening this year. I know there's a week-long art contest that's going to be one of the things. But talk about some of the America 250 activities that are happening just for 2026.
Yeah, so we've learned a lot the last few years about doing themes, and we're getting better and better at it. And we're going to take everything we learned and put it into our Star-Spangled Summer theme. So, for example, last year was Summer Nights. There was a week-long drama going on at meals with different skits and stuff. We're going to have something similar this year, but along the Star-Spangled Summer theme. In addition to that, we're going to have a special Cairn course, which was something that last happened when we had the
100th anniversary.
100th anniversary.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
And to get that Cairn badge, you're going to hike the red, white, and blue trails.
Of course you are.
And as well as find 13 special cairns that will be out there as part of the theme.
Okay.
And then finally, all scouts can earn a Heritage Award. And that Heritage Award will involve earning some merit badges or rank requirements, as well as some service hours to help improve our camp, as well as some exploring camp.
And I saw also in there that adults can also earn this Heritage Award. And even though they can't earn merit badges because we're old and they won't let us do that, but there will be opportunities for us to do some of the same things that you would do if you were earning the merit badge as a youth. How's that going to?
So we're coming up with some requirements of things adults can do around training, around more service, around things to help their troops, to show that they're really participating in camp too.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share? I know you brought some notes.
Yeah.
Anything you want to
I think
talk
the main other thing is we have a great staff.
We do.
A good staff is key to a good summer camp program, but we still have a few openings. So if you are an older scout, either 16, 17, or even beyond 18 and into your 20s, we have openings to join us. It's a great way to learn. In particular, you get a lot of training on how to train people. You think we practice the edge method too, but when you've taught a merit badge, you really learn how to train people, which is a skill that helps you throughout your entire life. So if you're interested in being on summer camp staff, you can go to manatoc.org. Look there under residential camps. You'll see a thing around staff applications, and we'd love to have a few more folks join us on camp staff.
And if your troop is still looking for a place to camp, there are still some openings. I know week 1 it looked like is pretty. If it's not full, it's almost full.
But I think we can find spots for anybody.
We can find spots for anybody. So we know that only about 3/4 of our troops end up going to summer camp. So let's try and get that up to 100%. We do have spots still available. We also have spots for provisional campers. So if you want to come back for a second week, or maybe you're not able to go to summer camp the week that your troop is picked because you got band camp or you got football practice or something, but you really want to come to our summer camp, we can accommodate them through the provisional program in weeks 3 and 5, I believe.
I believe so. It's on the website, but that sounds right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so we have a lot of new stuff, but at the end of the day, still summer camp, still have a lot of fun outdoors, still master some new skills, and you build those lifelong friendships when you spend time at camp with somebody.
And if you were at camp last year, the food was much better than the year before. So
and we have the same
food provider. So
coming back.
If you liked last year, which I know a lot of you did, based on the surveys that we got back, you're going to like it this year because it's the same food provider. And as long as you have Razorback steak on the one night, I think a lot of us will be happy.
There will be Razorback steak, both the meal and the song.
The meal and the song. We like it more for the song sometimes than we do the meal, but it is always a camp tradition to do that. So, anything else that you want to share?
No, that was it. Thank you, man.
I'm going to look over at Sherry. Do we have anything on our? No questions on our chat. So great. All right. John Judge, as we said, he is the camp master. I'm sorry, not the camp master. You're the camp commissioner for Scouts BSA Summer Camp at Camp Manatoc. So, John, thank you for coming out. We greatly appreciate you being on. And we'll see you out at camp.
Great.